Mr. Mandela. Hold my flow, stay propelling. Let these words be your earth and moon. You consume every message. As I lead this army, make room for mistakes and depression.
Hi everybody, and welcome back to The Vision with me, Robin Chappelle. Today we do not have a live blog going on, but we do have a very special blog going on today. I decided to actually do a social blog because there's so much rioting going on in Baltimore having to do with Freddie Gray's death. And people are angry. Like, obviously you can see that the city is angry. I don't agree with the looting and with them destroying businesses, but I do see the point that they're trying to get across, and I feel that they might spread more awareness, and they actually might make people start thinking about the things that are going on with our people. So what I wanted to do today is actually walk around downtown in Montgomery and see what other people's opinions and other people's views were on it, because no doubt we are in the South and there's a lot of stuff like that still going on here, but you know, we don't really riot about it or we don't do anything about it. So I just wanted to get a few people's views, actually go downtown, walk around, and just see what random people feel about this, and if they're as upset as the city of Baltimore. Even though it's not happening here, it still has to do with our people. So I really hope you guys enjoy, and I hope I don't get any crazy comments or stuff, but people are all entitled to their opinion just as I am. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I thank you so much for even tuning in and watching my blog, for supporting me and everything that I'm trying to do right now. So thank you.
So I went around downtown and I looked for people to talk to and to get an opinion from, and I wasn't looking for a specific race, but I set out to Sweet Dreams Cafe that Nathaniel Miles owns, and I talked to 16-year-old Zipporah Moore, and she had a lot to say about the issue. So let's listen to her.
How do you feel about the riots in Baltimore and how they affect us as people? Do you feel they're right or wrong?
First of all, I feel like they're completely wrong because of the simple fact that the family told you beforehand that they were against all the rioting.
Okay.
And then you riot right after they just buried him. So of course they're in a very vulnerable state right now. So the fact that you're rioting and destroying their city is not making the situation any better. And then, so of course, yes, it is wrong. And as a people, it's making us look bad. It's making us look, because you know, like, we have the whole angry black people stereotype. So the fact that we out here blowing up everything in Baltimore, it makes us makes the stereotype seem true, even though it's really not.
Okay. So you feel, I guess that they shouldn't, I guess, stand for, well, most of the riots, I guess, are because of his death, and they trying to make a point, but so you feel the point's not really being made?
No, it's not being made. They're just doing it just to say they're doing it.
Okay.
So it doesn't, it's not helping the situation at all. I understand that they're trying to avenge his death, but y'all aren't avenging his death. Y'all making him look like just another case like Trayvon Martin and what's that one name?
Eric Garner.
Yeah, him.
How do you feel it should be handled?
Peacefully, like all you have to do is request that, first of all, the people that caused his death shouldn't be in the same place they are. They should have some sort of consequences. And on top of that, I feel like there should be more training that should be held in the police force as a whole to prevent this from happening again. Because it's like a 1 in a million chance, but then again, at the same time, it can happen again.
But how do you feel about the Baltimore riots, and do you think they're right or wrong for what they're doing?
Whenever you're riding like that, I always think it's wrong because you don't fix anything with violence, especially against your own kind. It's pitiful to see, human beings, black and whites, out in the middle of the street fighting against the law when you have to obey the land of the law, regardless of how you may feel or how you may take a certain situation. But you don't fight fire with fire. That's my motto. You just do what's right. And if it's not your business, stay out of the way. That's all I can say.
Well, as I guess all of us as black people, I guess you could say they're tired of people dying for no reason and the police using violence against us when we don't do anything. So what do you feel should be done, or how do you feel they should handle it, and what should be done about the killings that's been happening if it shouldn't be violence?
Right. The killing that's been happening is unfortunate, but it's not like it's something new. Can't say a whole lot about it like that. I do know that we kill our own kind.
Yes.
For no reason at all, just as well as the police kill our kind for no reason at all. So neither one is justifiable. So therefore, that's why I always say, can't fight fire with fire. Somebody has to do the right thing on one end.
And then it's wrong, you know what I'm saying, like for us, like the rioting, you know what I'm saying, like it's like how do you get change and then you try to balance it out by rioting, you know what I'm saying, they never gonna mix like that.
So do you think that, I'm sorry, but what do you think that, I guess what they're doing isn't right to prove their point? I guess they're tired of the same things happening, so they're trying to make a point, but how do you feel their point should be made if they want things to change and for the killings to stop?
Well, I mean, like, one thing about, I just put it like this, the big bad wolf of it all is, you know what I'm saying, we as people, you know what I'm saying, of course, like, that's what we've been known to do, you know what I'm saying. There was a point in time, you know, like, everybody could go back to Dr. Martin Luther King and everything like that, but during those times, it was more about the changes, and that's why he really went at it by nothing about it. So I mean, he warned America for real, like, you know, we can do this the peaceful way, or we can, like we always say, we can get into some nigga shit. And you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, you know what I'm saying, we got the two mixed up, and until first, you know, we do something, we gotta make it. They not gonna make that move. We gotta make that first move and say, you know what, like, shit, we can't do no more of the, you know what I'm saying, the mowing and, you know what I'm saying, the burning and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying. Because true enough, you know, they you know, it's sad that it's like that. They don't really care about us, you know what I'm saying, for real. But the same, it's certain people, you know what I'm saying, it's not everybody. But you know, like, that's, violence is never gonna be the way that we have to express ourselves, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I guess
we're wrong to do, but you know what I'm saying, for us to change, it's like, we gotta do it because they're not gonna do it. That's why we've been doing stuff for this country so long, is because we did it. They unfortunately didn't do it.
Next time with Detroit University downtown on the campus to see what the students had to say.
I just found out about it like last night.
Yes, but what do you feel on it? Like, as far as them doing what they're doing because he was killed, you know. Do you know what happened to Freddie Gray?
Well, I just heard the story. I don't know if it's true or whatever. What I heard was that the police, like, he ran from the police basically, and the police called him, you know, rough him up, and broke his neck.
His spine in 80% of places.
And he was in the backseat of the police car saying, and all that. And then they did not take him straight to the hospital. So when they did take him to the hospital, he didn't live that long. That's basically what I heard.
Yeah.
I don't really know the story.
It's pretty close. Yes.
I was just like, I understand why people get angry because this is like a repetition of a few months ago about the Mike dude when they start what they did with the Mike dude.
You talking about Eric Garner or Mike Brown?
Yeah, they had a riot by that, but they doing a riot / peace thing at the same time, and it's crazy because I'm like, you act like this is y'all damn child or something.
Don't ask me, I don't know.
She's like, I don't know. There's no right or wrong answer. Just, I mean, how do you feel about it?
I just think that there's a better way to go about getting your opinion across than either killing. I mean, they were completely in the wrong, but like the cops were. But I don't think that you need to do a bad deed for another bad deed. Like the riots are out of hand.
Yeah.
The riots.
Other people just end up. I mean, for me, like if I see a cop, I don't even mess with them. I'm white.
Nobody does.
I mean, it doesn't matter what race.
Yeah.
Nobody likes
cops.
at all.
Cops don't
Even though you might not be a good
Cops don't
person,
even like it. They don't.
You might don't never get in trouble with the law. It's just something about police that you be like, nope, nada. And I think, it was a white man ran. He maybe ran too. Or they was chasing him or looked like they were finna beat him up or something. You really don't even go by race.
Yeah, because I was seeing clips like that with other races and not just black people.
I mean, I seen it on, it was on Facebook one time. The man
they broke something or did something to the white man and roughed him up too. And he was hurt in the back seat, and the police didn't do nothing. Nothing. He was sitting there screaming and stuff. And I mean, it goes back from a lot of stuff. I don't agree with the big dude that they had did in New York too. When he couldn't
that was Eric
breathe.
Garner.
And he said, I can't breathe. And they was like, you'll be alright. They just rough him
Yeah,
up.
he was like, fuck your breath.
You know, like so.
So what time are you eating now?
Have Mia. Oh yeah, I love that shirt. Love the shirt. Mia Ellington. All right. What do you think about the Baltimore riots, and do you feel that people are right or wrong in what they're doing for the death of Freddie Gray?
I think they're absolutely right. I don't agree with the looting, but I do agree they need to be seen. They should stop marching. I'm done with the marching and the protesting. I think they are being heard at this point. They're being heard at this point, and they should be. So if it's to burn up the CVS for someone to hear them, bye-bye CVS.
Motherfucker never loved us. Fucker never loved us. Worse behave. Hold up. Hold my phone.
So what do you feel should be done in order to to change these things and to make sure that more black men aren't killed? Do you think it should be peaceful, violent? How things gonna change?
I think at this point, what do we do besides protect ourselves and arm ourselves, because they have no reservation for our lives?
I'll tell you later.
So it's not even a black and white thing. It's a law enforcement thing against civilians, and it's not right. And it's a force that's not necessary. So if it takes violence, it's going to be some type of bloodshed. I mean, that's like, and we shed enough blood. Why can't they? Throwing rocks and shooting are two different things. And if you can't take getting hit by a rock after you broken somebody's spine, then maybe you're in the wrong field.
Oh, that's what he's doing?
That is very true.
Okay.
Alrighty, and what was the other question I asked?
Oh, give it to luck.
No, because this is good. Okay, I guess what's the other question? What's the other question I had?
I stand with Boston.
So you feel that that's right, or do you feel that I guess it should be handled this way everywhere?
I don't know. Not necessarily looting. I don't think that should be handled everywhere. I don't think you should mess up your own neighborhoods. I can't say I didn't get any type of joy out of seeing the police car get set on fire or them throwing rocks at the police. You attack who's attacking you. You don't attack innocent buildings and cars. But I'm not gonna say I'm with the non-violence either. I think you should reciprocate what somebody gives to you, to that person. So
eye for an eye.
You know, no liquor stores. That's unnecessary.
Okay.
Police cars, I'm with that. Yeah.
How do you feel about the Baltimore riots, and do you think that what they're doing is right or is it wrong?
Well, I think it's right now. People are tired of the unjust. I can see where they're coming from, but I don't think breaking in the store, stealing things is gonna solve any problems. So we're still gonna have the same problems. They got video cameras. They're gonna find out who did all this stuff. They're gonna prosecute. So
What do you think about what happened to Freddie Gray?
I think that was wrong. I think the cops need to be held accountable for that. They do not need to be on paid leave. I think they need to be, held responsible.
So what do you feel needs to be done if you don't feel that violence is the answer?
Everybody needs to come together. They need to start at home. They need to start with young men that are out loitering, doing all these problems. They need to start at home.
I mean, well, do you feel that when we try to do things peacefully, or when we try to protest and do things in a better way, that we're heard, or are we more heard when we start being violent like we are now?
I think we're heard better when we're peaceful. They're not going to list us with violent. I don't care what city you're in. It could be Alabama, Maryland, Virginia, Ferguson. They're not going to hear you if you're violent.
Okay.
Cut.
As I lead this army, make room for mistakes and depression. And with that Do you believe in me? How much you believe in her? You think she gon' stick around if them 25 years occur? You think she gon' hold you down when you down beyond bars hurt? You think y'all on common ground if you promise to be the first?